What is going on, you lovely ladies and gentlemen? You can see we're on the console version because we have actual replay theater, not just my own replays, or I suppose I could also do. I should do that. Nah, whatever. I was gonna do an Izio focused one. Oh my god, I'm sore. I was going to do an Izio focused one, and I made the mistake of watching a video. That is very loud from my speakers. I made the mistake. That seems to also be pretty damn loud from the capture as well. Let's dial that back a bit. I searched up Izio matches on that Keep On Blaze website, and the first one that caught my eye as being particularly interesting was a match of an Izio player against Zexo. If you don't know who that is the Azrael player. You know how I feel about Azrael. And Zexo bodied the Izio. Like, it was a 1-5, and he won 5-1. It was fucked up, and that was a mistake because I'm watching this absolutely savage Azrael pop off. I mean, he is my favorite character in the game. He really is. And so it's kind of silly of me to be sitting in the back just like, let me try out Hakumen, let me try out Izio, you know, whatever other characters, when like Azrael is sitting there the entire time. And so if I don't know, that just made me really want to play Azrael, so maybe I should. Woo! Hello, Fuzzies. That was fucked up. Because I believe Arakune, in my limited experience with the character, typically loses to Murakumo units pretty badly. If I remember correctly, the Arakune players that I have known all said that those were like some of their least favorite matchups. But obviously, when it comes to, I mean, now that I think about it, Arakune's kind of like a better Tager. Bear with me. Where, like, there's basically two different, they both kind of have the same thing, right? They struggle, they don't have particularly good tools to run their game plan, but if they get one hit, just all they need is one hit, and then they can win the round off that hit. The difference is that Arakune's one hit is far worse for your life. Like, getting cursed is so much worse than just being close to Tager. Because with Tager, like, you still have to guess, right? And generally, if Tager loses that rock, paper, scissors, he loses his advantage, and now you basically get reset, right? If you guess incorrectly, I suppose, as Arakune, well, you still have curse. They're still locked down. You get to guess again, and again, and again. You get many opportunities to guess correctly, whereas with Tager, usually you'll have like one, maybe two, before you've now lost your advantage. So maybe that's my clear indicator. See, this is what led me here, right? Ah, damn. I was looking to get hyped about Izio, and instead I got hyped about Azrael. Let me come here, and it's gonna show me Arakune and make me realize all along Arakune is just the better version of Tager. It's fate. It's fate for me to become an Arakune player. That motherfucker just anti-aired with like a 2B. I have no idea what Arakune's buttons are, but that was definitely a low. And he just anti-aired with it, and it worked very well. That sucks. Oh, the very tail end of Curse gets hit. Thankfully, because Curse was still active. He can't build up any Curse meter, but you're definitely dead. He just didn't even use meter. Now, this is clearly, like I said, it's fate, right? It brought me here. Look how many resources he has. You know that's the perfect character for me when you can win a round and still have 100 meter on deck. Because I refuse to use those resources. It's perfect for me. I do need to use rapid cancels more often, for sure. Like with every single character I've ever used, I don't use rapid cancels to their fullest extent. Like, I generally use it for Hicken. Like, there are a lot of characters who get some disgusting mix-ups. Oh, you did not respect the active frames. Oh, but damn. Do you need? No, you don't need win to hit confirm that, right? It just makes it easier. The counter hit 6A. It's like that. Maybe it was just because she was so low to the ground. I usually see Rachel's use the wind to make that hit confirm easier. She's dead if she doesn't burst. That's not doing as much damage as I thought it was gonna do. I guess that was a DP starter, never mind. Hazama! Should've done Mikulek capture. Where is the Mikulek cat? Like, the better option against Rachel than 3C. Like, neither one of them are particularly good options. But it's better. But Mikulet's still better than 3C. But you can't recklessly dash forward. You're just gonna run into buttons. Look at other people suffering against this character. That sucks. And she lost her heat. I mean, this is hopeless at this point. Ascent, yeah. She dead. Never mind. Maybe needed more weight. Well, now she's definitely dead. I thought she would have been able to kill off that. Get more corner carry, put down the little... I don't know what it is. But the thing that kind of like releases the poison cloud that does like 1k raw or something like that. And then you just go into super. I thought that was going to kill for sure. It didn't. Oh! I just remember, I was wondering, like, I haven't been hearing music this entire time, but I just figured maybe I can't hear it. Maybe I'm just... I forgot I was going to do... What was I going to do? I was going to do something where... I think it was for the Tager Sparkle thing. And I was just going to... Like, it was going to be edited pretty heavily, so I didn't want just, like, jagged clips of music. So I was just going to put my own part of the soundtrack. Just whatever, like, maybe it was Tager's theme. I don't know. So I turned the music off. I just realized I haven't been playing the entire time. I wasn't paying any attention. Man, we just seeing Jubeis pop off these days, huh? Although, to be fair, Jubei looks a lot better against big bodies. Because his normal, he has some pretty decent normals. Not great, but they're not bad, and they look a hell of a lot better against large characters. I mean, as most characters, their neutral looks better when they have massive hurt boxes to deal with. I was about to say, that was an interesting adjustment. Wonder what the goal was. Apparently the goal was to drop the combo and give Susanoo an end of the match. Oh, never mind. You dropped it. You got it. Like, does that cause a hard knockdown? Or was that just a late tech? People don't know about Jubei. People don't know about the unblockable. I mean, that's what, like, I got hit by that, right? And I was like, after it happened, I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot about that. The benefits of using a very rare character. You just completely forget about certain things.
The wheel of fate is turning. Even one action.
That was almost going to hurt. Counter hit 5C from it. Doesn't that, like, almost always, if you hit confirm it properly, lead to 4K? Relius pressure. Don't worry about the doll now, though. This Hazama does not block. Is that their second burst so far? That was, I guess, just to get doll meter back. That makes sense. Didn't really pay off at all. Learn those meaty timings, bro. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Gotta learn those meaty timings, man. You can't let people get out for free. That's huge. Never mind. It should have been huge. These dudes just do not like finishing combos. They do not like having good Oki timing. Like, damn, man. Where are all these play when I'm online and I'm fighting against the stronger players? Where, like, why don't they drop all this shit? Why aren't they this sloppy? I'd love to be given this many second chances. Like, I don't know if, because there's a pretty decent chunk of really good Relius players in NA. So the two that come to mind, West Coast, we have Beautiful Dude. East Coast has Mioro. I fought against Mioro, and that dude, oh, that might have been the worst ass beating I've taken so far. Like, Tager against Relius, against a really good Relius, the things that he can do with your hurt box, boy, you don't get to play the game. And that's exactly, I did not get to play the game. I got one lucky hit, he instantly bursted it, I didn't get magnetism, and I didn't get to play the game again. Yeah, that Relius was just praying. I don't like either one of those overdrive activations, just didn't really make much sense.
The wheel of fate is dead. One action.
What is happening? Oh, got him into the corner too. Well done. Cat share into side switch. Keep up the pressure. No more wind though. That was his opportunity to block him out and escape. Block her out and escape. Because once, I mean, Rachel's dirtier setups and stronger pressure pretty much all require wind to work. So if she doesn't have that wind, you don't really have to worry about that much. Should have kept holding down barrier, dude. I don't know why he stopped. This Relius player really does not like to block. He just gets hit by everything. I mean, I know it's fun to play disrespectfully, to try to beat people at their own game, blah blah blah. There are some characters that you just don't get to disrespect. Rachel's one of them. She has too much stuff flying across the screen, stuck on screen, that you have to deal with on a regular basis. You can't play disrespectfully. Woo. I've never seen anybody use this Ragna color before. characters that you can't really play You can't be disrespectful against somebody that has stuff like that. They can just throw things around, flying around the screen at all given opportunities. You gotta play at least a little bit patiently. Stop running into shit! Get to the end! Stop pressing buttons! I don't know, because there's always... No, it's a far less prevalent thing in fighting games in general. But in MOBAs, a lot of people want coaching. They want to be told, hey, what are you doing? Like, what should I be paying attention to here? What should I have done differently here? Etc., etc. And when it comes, like, that's kind of what I think about when I watch this kind of stuff. What could you have done differently? What should you be doing better? And I feel like the only tip I could give this Ragna player with that first round was stop being a fucking idiot. Like, what tip do you give somebody that just plays like that just runs into the same shit over and over and over? But of course, they haven't changed anything, and they lucked out the second round. So, fighting games in a nutshell. Because I'm a victim of the, or not a victim, but I do the same shit regularly. Where I'm just kind of like, you know what, fuck it, I don't respect this person. I don't believe they did any of that intentionally, and so I'm just gonna keep disrespecting them, and it results in me losing hard because they were doing it intentionally. I should have respected them. But so it results in me playing in a similar way to this Ragna. Like, he's still just pressing buttons. It would at least make sense if this was a mash to tech game. I could kind of understand, like, oh, he's mashing too hard, he's accidentally teching and getting a button or whatever, but this dude just refused to ever, like, he thought there's a block button in the game and he just keeps on hitting it. Why am I not blocking? Or it would also make, at the very least, like if you're playing Ragna and you want to press buttons on wake up, at least DP. Like, I don't think he ever DP'd, did he? What the hell? Alright, whatever. All this shit set up, but whatever. Quick, get up 5A. And he got away with it and then got a counter hit 5B. I was wondering where he was going with that. I was like, there's no way you kill. Like, even though you're getting horned here, no, you don't have meter, you're not killing off that. And it went exactly as I thought it was gonna go. Very poorly. Ragna's a little dizzy right now. It's just Azrael things. Sometimes it's just how rounds go when you're up against a character like Azrael. Can't knock it if it works. Clearly that was an intelligent option right there. He tried to throw tech. I saw that throw start to come out. He tried.
The wheel of fate is dead. One. Action.
Like, I know there's always some degree of delusion when it comes, like, when you're spectating somebody else and you're like, God, like, not like, oh man, I can do better than this. Not necessarily that, but it's like the people that I've been running into online that are able to beat my ass. I feel like they're all better than what I have watched so far today. And I don't know, again, maybe that's just delusion, maybe that's correct, I don't know. But like that, what the fuck was that? That was a fucked up combo though. Gotta block those over. That thing, that's gotta have like what, like that's 25 plus frame startup for sure. I don't think I've ever seen anybody at a high level get hit by that overhead. It's basically just the start of a setup, right? You usually use it to potentially go into a fuzzy setup or whatever. You almost never count on that overhead actually landing. I don't think I've ever been hit by that overhead. Not to float my own boat. But it's just, that's just my point being, it's a very slow overhead that you really should not be getting hit by. Just runs into the wake up 2C. We spend 25 meter to get nothing. What the hell? Alright, there we go. This is going to be a lot of damage. Can you get 4 of those? Oh, you're gonna go for another one. I know there are some combo routes that you can get 4 of those. But I think that particular route as well is kind of obsolete. I don't think people use that route anymore. Damn, pressure though. 'Cause I remember that was like day 1 Susanoo route. But I don't think it's optimal, and I don't think I've seen anybody use it until now, I guess. Hey, we actually followed up the crush trigger. How Scott? Damn, man! Oh, that hurt. Woo. Never a worse feeling than just like mirror match. I feel like mirror matches just universally suck. Nobody enjoys mirror matches, but it's an especially bad feeling when you just get ran over by your own character. Like when it comes for the Tiger mirror match, for instance, it's kind of just expected. Usually one of the players just runs over the other one. That's just how Tiger mirror matches go. But it's still never, even understanding that, even knowing, like, I mean, it's Tiger versus Tiger. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be painful for both players. We're both gonna be playing rock, paper, scissors the entire time. It still feels terrible when you lose that rock, paper, scissors every single decision. Oh, is this the same one? Or is that a different name? I mean, obviously it's not the same one, but isn't Terakabi? Wasn't that the name of the Susanoo, or was it just a different team? Ooh, that was dirty! Overhead into the little present activation, that was cool. Interesting. Does Cat Hammer not have a hitbox inside, like where the rod actually is? Because I'm not sure if that was just kind of like a little bit of funkiness where Kagura's hurtbox is just a little bit underneath where the rod would be. Or if, because there are certain moves like that where, like Kokonoe's actually, what is it, a 2B or whatever, the little chain low. At the very interior of that move, there's no hitbox. So if she's too close and she throws that out, it just completely whiffs. And there are a bunch of moves like that which just have very big hitboxes on the edge, but nothing in between. And I don't know if I've ever seen anything that led me to believe Cat Hammer was like that until now. Why did Kagura face the completely incorrect direction right there? God, Kagura damage is insane. What is that hitbox? Ooh, nice delay. pretty good damage too. Gets the side switch as well. We're going back to the corner. She has overdrive. This could get interesting. Oh, that was a terrible bat. And you burst? You have that much faith in yourself? I don't know about that. She did get hammered. Hammer's fucked up! I mean, if she gets Kagura's burst here, then it's absolutely, I mean, she may win. Oh, that was fucked up! And that was a terrible hammer. But at least she got his burst. She did get something for that. And it could actually wind up winning her the round, because Kagura started this round with absolutely 0. He may never get his burst back. But of course, Platinum may also never get her burst back. He's gonna wake up both of the... Another one? Didn't do it again. Oh, yep, she's dead. She's dead, no burst back for you. She played Kagura's game, and man, if you're just swinging at each other, you're trading with each other, you're never beating Kagura. You are if you're just going for a straight damage trade, boy, you are not beating Kagura. Those were weird matches.